Hello, my country people. Welcome back to the news. The crisis between the FCT minister, Nyesom Wike, and the chieftains of the Nigeria's main opposition party, the PDP, persists. Recently, the former Rivers governor called for the suspension of the party's presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, which elicited further condemnation from the former vice president's allies. Speaking to news reporters, a political analyst, Segun said, when the PDP elects to wield the big stick, Nyesom Wike's fate will draw less pity. Now, the public affairs analyst, Segun has said the People's Democratic Party (PDP) risks Nyesom Wike, Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, destroying the party. Akinleye, in an interview with news reporters, made reference to the Labour Party's leadership crisis, where two chieftains, Julius Abure and Lamidi Apapa, are parading themselves as the party's national chairman. And according to Akinleye, when the PDP decides that the time is right to sanction Wike, nobody will pity the minister. Yes, if the PDP is not careful, Wike is ready to turn the party to what Labour Party is currently experiencing with Lamidi Apapa and Julius Abure. You can trust the party to act, and when it wields the big stick, definitely nobody will have an atom of pity for Nyesom Wike. Well, earlier, news reporters reported that Akinleye said the PDP is yet to suspend or expel Wike because of the court order restraining the party. The FCT minister, on the other hand, has ceased not to attack the PDP and Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate of the party. However, the PDP has avoided sanctioning Wike. And in the similar vein, Dr. Musi, a former head of political science department of the Lagos State University of Education, spoke to the faction between Wike and the PDP. In an interview, he said the opposition party may spell political doom for itself should it sanction Wike. He said the PDP got it wrong by denying Wike the opportunity of being the vice presidential candidate to Atiku in the 2023 election. That is where they got it wrong, and that's where their problems started. That is when their problems started in the party. And my country people, it seems Nyesom Wike is trying to weaken the PDP, ahead of the 2027 election. Nyesom Wike is trying to weaken the party structure, because Godswill Akpabio, the Senate president, during it was a celebration kind of, where he told Wike to create his own G7. He should top it to G7, instead of G5 ahead of the 2027 elections. That means that Akpabio supports Wike creating more problems, plotting how to weaken the party's structure ahead of the 2027 elections. So Akpabio was like giving Wike a go-ahead, to continue to destroy the party's structure, to spoil the party so that they won't have higher chances of emerging successful at the 2027 elections, just like what happened, just exactly what Wike did in 2023, where he created the G5 and it brought about division in the PDP. And we all know that a divided house cannot stand. That is why the party has run into this kind of mess they found themselves into. So, my country people, this is it. A lot of people have accused Nyesom Wike of being a selfish man that his true intention is to become the president of this country. But because Atiku blocked his path of emerging, he decided to pay Atiku back in his own coin by plotting against him, going against him and the party. And at the end of the day, he said he did it because he believes in fairness, he believes in equity, and he believes in justice. Whereas his true intentions was to become the president of this country. He wanted, in fact, Wike contested in the PDP presidential primary elections, but he failed to emerge as Atiku Abubakar emerged. And then Nyesom Wike, according to speculations, was plotting to emerge as Atiku's VP, running mate. But fortunately for Wike, Atiku picked Ifeanyi Okowa, the former governor of Delta State. So Nyesom Wike, felt that, oh, this is the last screw that breaks the camel's back. He couldn't take it anymore, and he was making huge demands from the PDP. Ayoche Ayu then should resign or else. There were a lot of threats, but the PDP, they never saw this coming. Had it been they knew that Nyesom Wike was really serious on his threat, then they would have amended and, they would have looked for a way to make sure the party doesn't have aggrieved members, because that's how Wike got to form his own G5 governors, the aggrieved governors of the PDP. So my country people, there have been a lot of speculations that Nyesom Wike has plot. In fact, Nyesom Wike is plotting to weaken the structures of the party so as to make it easier for him to run on its platform for the 2027 presidency. I think a PDP chieftain had made this statement that Nyesom Wike is plotting here and there. He wants to get to the top. So by all means, he's plotting against Atiku, he's plotting, he's just trying to weaken the party. So my country people, there've been questions on why Nyesom Wike haven't been suspended or expelled from the party. Well, the PDP have said sooner or later they would take actions against Wike. For now, they are just watching Nyesom Wike. It's not as if they don't have the power to expel Wike, because Wike had taken a sweep at the PDP, also dared the PDP leadership, the party's leadership, to expel or sack him. He made it known that nobody in the party can expel or suspend him from the party. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.